Welcome to South Coast Construction Incorporated. We are excited to have you as a part of our team. South Coast Construction was founded in Houston, Texas in February 1990. With the company experiencing steady growth and increasing revenues, a move was made to our current headquarters in May 2002. Today, close to 175 employees call South Coast home, and annual revenues are approaching $32 million. As an industry leader in Harris and the surrounding counties, our focus is on heavy highway construction and underground utility work, including water lines and storm and sanitary sewers. Our dirt work includes excavation and embankment and subgrade stabilization. Additionally, we contract our services for asphalt and concrete paving, bridge structures, and drainage structure work. Our project owners have included TxDOT Highway, TxDOT Aviation, Harris County, Fort Bend County, Montgomery County, the City of Houston, the City of Tomball, the Woodlands Corporation, and independent school districts. South Coast Construction is a partner with each employee, and we wish you to be successful and safe in the months ahead.
My name's Greg McKellar, Project Manager, South Coast Construction. Throughout the day, I go from job site to job site, checking with the superintendents, make sure all their materials are on hand, all their supplies are there, that any order needs to be done, and make sure that's done. Check with the inspectors and owners of each job, make sure they're happy with what's going on.
Hi, I'm Mike Hayowski with South Coast Construction. I assist with the estimating, purchasing, invoicing, and project completion.
Hi, I'm Jim McKellar, Executive Vice President, South Coast Construction, in charge of all field operations, and I assure that all employees abide by all the safety rules and regulations of South Coast Construction safety policy.
Hi, I'm Jaime Rivera, President of South Coast Construction. The safety of each and every employee is important to us.
Our company carries workers' compensation insurance to ease financial burdens in case you are injured. Workers' compensation coverage provides for limited weekly compensation when disabled and payments toward hospital and doctor's costs, specific injuries, and certain death benefits. Workers' compensation insurance is paid for by the company. Our 401k and profit sharing plan is designed as a supplement to Social Security and to provide you and your beneficiaries with financial resources for your retirement. Vesting is your percentage of ownership of the company contribution placed into your account each year. The plan has a vesting schedule that allows you to vest incrementally with full vesting after a number of years. It is important to remember that the main purpose of our company's 401k and profit sharing plan is to set money aside for the future. Federal tax rules do not allow plans like this to be used like a regular savings account at the bank. Withdrawals that are made before the age of 59 are taxable and are subject to an excise tax penalty. However, you may make withdrawals once you reach the age of 59. Your immediate supervisor is the person to turn to with your problems, questions, and suggestions. Your supervisor is responsible for day-to-day operations, priorities, and the workload of your department. You will find your immediate supervisor is anxious to have you become a satisfied and valuable team member. Your supervisor will explain your job and what is expected of you. If there is anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask questions. We realize that small problems, misunderstandings, or differences of opinion can cause a conflict on the job. Our policy is to maintain an open door to our employees. In most cases, you and your supervisor should be able to work out a prompt, equitable solution. If a satisfactory settlement is not reached at this level, simply advise your supervisor that you wish to take the matter to a higher level, and necessary arrangements will be made. Problems should be presented properly through our chain of command and will be addressed. It is the policy of the company to select the best qualified person for each position within the company. The company is an equal opportunity employer and complies with all applicable discrimination laws. No employee or applicant will be discriminated against because of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, physical or mental disability. In cases where persons with a disability can meet essential job requirements, or any other protected characteristic. The company applies this equal opportunity policy consistently in all of its activities, including hiring, employment, promotions, compensation, benefits, terminations, and all other terms and conditions of employment. It is the responsibility of all managers to see that the employee policy of equal opportunity is communicated throughout the organization. If you believe you have been unlawfully discriminated against or observe unlawful discrimination, immediately inform your supervisor. If you believe your immediate supervisor is the source of the unlawful discrimination, or if the activity should continue, contact a manager or a company officer. Your complaint will be investigated. It is the responsibility of each employee to report unlawful discrimination, whether the source of the discrimination is coworkers, a manager, or the employees of a customer or vendor. The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, as amended, prohibits discrimination on the basis of disability and protects qualified applicants and employees with disabilities from discrimination in hiring, promotion, discharge, pay, job training, fringe benefits, and other aspects of employment. The law also requires that covered entities provide qualified applicants and employees with disabilities with reasonable accommodations that do not impose undue hardship on the employer. The company abides by the requirements of the Americans with Disabilities Act and state laws governing employment of individuals with disabilities. If you are such an individual, please advise management of your disability and the nature of accommodation necessary to enable you to perform the essential tasks of the job. We will attempt to work with you to find a reasonable accommodation for your disability. However, if accommodation of your disability is not feasible or creates an undue hardship for company operations, we will attempt to transfer you to another substantially similar position if one is available. If no such position is available and a reasonable accommodation cannot be made, your employment will end. Federal laws and company policies require that various pre-employment forms be completed and kept in a permanent confidential file. These forms are considered the property of the company. Refer to your policy manual for more information.